Hello and welcome to a video by me, JoeGit94, as I continue our Let's Play of Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the 100% completion run. I've been talking a lot today, my throat hurts a bit. And this time we are doing the Sunshine Auto's Impound, or whatever you want to call it. Now as you can see, my helicopter, as you did see, it's gone now, but I blew it up on the way here. I tried to land, I just hit all the trees and it blew up. So it's kind of hard to land a helicopter here. Plus I'm also quite rubbish at driving, so there is that. You could probably land it there, to be honest. But to buy this asset, you have to come to this building on this curly road. This one here. Right, it's that big building here. You won't miss it. It's basically where the trailer park is in you know, where Vice City Store is. Same spot. And you can buy it for $50,000.
B.J. Smith, and you must be Mr. Vassetti. Would you like the tour?
Might as well.
Well, I'm very sad to be selling the dealership to y'all. This is my first investment after I turned pro. But now, it's time for me to move on.
You're leaving town. Not in too much of a hurry, I hope.
No, I'm just coming out of retirement and preparing for my future comeback. The business wasn't too strong, and my staff took it upon themselves to get a bit more creative with the generation of wealth. Obviously, I could wind down the business before handing it over. Hell, I could burn the place down if I wanted to. This is prime development land.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about any of that. This place seems perfect.
Yeah, it does. So I take it we have a deal.
Car showroom purchase for $50,000. Now where's the list? I bet it's down by the garage, isn't it? That would make sense. There is a hidden package over there. Well, there was before I got it. Now, buying it will, first of all, it will activate. Yeah, there's a list, but it will activate the racing side missions. You cannot do the street racing missions without buying this asset. But that's for another video. There are 6 lists to no, not 6 lists. There's 4 lists. There's 4 lists to complete the asset, and there's 6 cars in each list. Now the problem with this this game is that not all of those cars can be found stationary. Some of them you have to rely on just spawning in, the pedestrians driving them. Unlike Vice City Stories, where there was always one that was guaranteed to spawn. I mean, sometimes you can get lucky, and they spawn stationary anyway, but others you had to find just being drove about. But the first list, you need to find the Landstalker, the Idaho, the Esperanto, the Stallion, the Rancher, and the Blister Compact. I do know 2 of them. The Rancher and the Stallion can be found stationary or despawned in because of side missions, but the other 4 you have to find while you're out and about, which can be very hard because it's basically all luck at this point. And I also believe that as you complete one list, after you complete the first list, it will actually start to generate money. Oh, hang on a minute. Blister Compact. Get here. Well, this is the first car. The Blister Compact. I found it right outside the house, right outside the building. That is very fortunate, isn't it? Right. Where's the garage? Oh, it's that one, isn't it? And that is the first car I found right outside the asset. And that gives you, what, 1,000? Well, that was easy. As I was saying, after you complete one list, it will start to generate money and you'll get a car. And as you complete the second list, the money will increase and you get another car and so on until you complete all 4 of them. Anyway, that was a quick start. I'm off to find the others. I have found the Rancher. I found it in the Little Haiti, I think, like right here. Also, I believe this. No, that's a Landstalker. Ignore me. Yeah, Little Havana, I found it in a Little Haiti. That bit over there. On that road. Right by the asset as well. I didn't get a water level for that. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Usually do. Can I use the paint spray here? I do believe that you get paid on this condition. Although I think the respray at this asset might be free, seeing as you own the place. Just keep that in mind. I'm not sure. There we go. That was about $500. Next up, the Esperanto and Idaho, because I know where the other two are. I have found the Idaho. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know I'm running a red light, but still, keep your rail. I found it basically just south of the Printworks, once again in Little Havana. A lot of the cars in this one can be found around this area, for this one. Which is weird. I'll take it like. I've also noticed that the lists get easier as you go along, because the more of them can be found just on their own, without luck. I mean, list 4, all 6 of them have a location where you can always find them. We'll go to the paint spray, seeing as it's free. Or the spray and go. Established 1977. It's been going for what, 4 or 5 years? Wait, Vice City Stories takes place before, after that, and it wasn't here. That was a lie. Wasn't there when Vice City Stories took place. Anyway, there we go. There is the Idaho. Next up, the Esperanto, which can usually be found in the same place. They're also very similar cars. I found the Esperanto. It took a bit of a chase to get this car because it was going all over the place. It wasn't stopping or anything. But I did actually find it around here in that little high tea. But it came rushing up here and I had to chase him to get the car. It's a problem with these lists because making a guide for it is almost impossible because they can spawn anywhere. First things first. Spray the car and fix it after that other maniac driver tried to destroy it before I could get my hands on it. Get in there. How much is that worth? 500. I'm guessing it's like 500 for each car. And thankfully, the last two I do know the locations of that are stationary. I don't have to rely on spawning in traffic. I will see you momentarily. The Landstalker can be found by the dirt track located here, at this part of the island, just east of the stadium. Now, it is part of the side mission test track, I think. But if you get out, you will immediately fail it. No. Come on. There we go. I got straight back out, so it's still classed as the mission vehicle. Like if your vehicle doesn't spawn for the side mission, you can get your own vehicle of the same the same make. So if a Sanchez doesn't spawn, you can get your own Sanchez, park it there, and it will also activate the side mission. But it can be found there. Just be careful because you can flick it quite easily, which I have just done. Okay, well, I've got the other one. I'll spawn back in now. Yeah, just be careful. I mean, your driving should be better than mine. In fact, I best go that way then. Alright then, I'm finally here. The car that I got the second time, I flipped on the road. I flipped it over there, I turned too tightly. This car flips on a dime. Don't go fast and turn, it will just flip. So be careful with that. I actually got lucky and found one on the road on the way there, so the distance was less. I'm thankful this nightmare is over. Screw this car. There we go, and that is one more, and that is the Stallion, which you use for the concreted side mission. So guess where we're going? The location of the concreted side mission, of course. As you can see, here is the Stallion. Weirdly enough, when I first came here, it didn't actually spawn. I had to fly away and come back. However, it is located on the car park here, opposite the mall. Now, this is for the concrete side mission. However, all you gotta do is basically fail it and just take the car. Or if you haven't done it yet, do it and then take the car. But I've already done it. So I don't care about any of this, just do this. Easy. I smashed a cone, shame on me. I will see you at the Sunshine Autos. And here we are. First of all, I will go to the paint spray as always. I want to check if this is free or not. Well, that one is. I'm not sure if it is though. I'm pretty sure it is. And if you go here, and this will complete list 1. Yay. Took me 30 minutes. All the cars, nice. Here's a little something. Car showroom asset completed. That's a bit of a lie. Sunshine Autos will now generate revenue up to a maximum of $1,500. Make sure you collect it regularly. However, you'll see that there is a second list. And when you complete the second list, the money it will generate will increase. Fairly straightforward. And also unlock a second car. For the second list, you'll have to get the Sabre, the Virgo, the Sentinel, the Stretch, the Washington, and the Admiral. I only know of one of them that spawns, and that's the Stretch. It spawns at your estate. And of course, the bonus car here is the Deluxo. There we go. As you can see, once again, I've got the Sentinel just outside the actual asset itself, the Sunshine Autos. I'm getting lucky with these spawns. Obviously go to the paint spray, then you hand it in. Yeah, go into the paint spray and get out. Yeah, that's totally right. Right, come on. Oh, it's red. A better colour indeed. Not my favourite colour. My second favourite is red. I prefer blue. Hence why my channel logo is conventionally, blue. Unless I change it for the actual game itself. Because Vice City is an example of that. And as you can see, I found the Washington in the traffic outside the North Point Mall. Not new game, I want the map. Located here. I was actually looking for a Sabre. But I'll take it. So I do believe the Sabre has a good chance to spawn in that area as well. And once again, get the car into the free paint and spray, I think. And get it in the garage. You can actually put any car in here, but as soon as the door closes, it will just disappear. I think, anyway. Oh, that's another 500. And another one down. I actually saw a Sabre on the way with a Washington. Like, around there. So that could be a good spot to find one. What car are you? You're a Sentinel, I don't care about you. There's Washington there, look. Damn it. Yeah, this is the problem with... Hang on a minute, what car's that? Is that a Stinger?
Just shut up and run.
It is, okay. I'm going to hold on to this for now. That's on the next list. Oh, that's a rare car. Of course, the problem with this side mission is that my cars could spawn in completely different areas to you.
I got those clothes you want.
It makes things quite awkward. Because not all of them, unlike Vice City Stories, there's no guarantee that you'll find them in the same spot. Like Vice City Stories, there was a stationary spawn for every car. And this there isn't, which is quite annoying. There's the Phoenix, which is also in the next list. You don't know how long this took, but I finally found a bloody Sabre. Yay. This is not guaranteed spawn, by the way. I just found it parked. Like, I come in here, on the way up, it wasn't here. But the cars have changed and have come back down. I found it at the parking lot by the mall, the North Point Mall. think this is like the best spot for them. But your luck may vary. It literally took me 10 minutes to find this. Just to reiterate that he's not a guaranteed spawn. And once again we will give it the paint and spray treatment. Which is not free. There we go, it's confirmed it's not free. Which sucks. But we'll use it anyway because we can afford it. It's still a profit. Still like $400 profit. Yeah, see that 585. Next up is the Virgo. I keep mistaking the Virgo and the Idaho because they look very similar. Apparently, window is impervious to chainsaw. It's also bulletproof. There we go. After about 20 minutes of searching, I have found the Virgo. Now the Virgo I found near the mall again. Although apparently if you ride a low car like the Esperanto, it increases the spawn chance. But yeah, this took a very long time to spawn. So if you see a Virgo, I think it's one of the rarest cars in the game. So if you see a Virgo at any point and you plan on doing these set of side missions, store it away somewhere. Because you might not see it again for some time. And once again, we'll give it the usual paint and spray treatment. I don't know if the condition of the car actually affects the price or not, but I do it anyway because I'm a professional, you see. I'm a good servant to whatever company I serve. It's another $500.
What's going on?
Very nice. And now the last two, I do believe, have fixed spawns. The Admiral and the Stretch. Well, Stretch definitely has one, but I think the Admiral spawns in a similar location as well. Yay! A lot easier than this crap with the Virgo. Now the Admiral here can be found at this house. The problem is that the gate is closed. As you can see, I'll go to it, and it's closed. So I used a helicopter to get here, but to get out, you're gonna have to use this jump, which I'm guessing is a stunt jump. Oh, I'm not gonna do it yet, just to avoid activating it, so I can make that video easier. Although don't quote me on that yet, because I haven't done a stunt jump yet, so I don't know. It's also by the rampage. The rampage is behind the car, so it shouldn't be hard to find. And I just had a bit of an epiphany, or whatever you call it. I've been using the paint spray to fix the car, but I can just do this. I can just get in. Just that fixes it for me. That's all I need to do rather than use the paint spray. It saves me money. I mean, it's only $100, and as you can see, I've got plenty of money. As I get more cars, I actually get the asset money from the assets I already own. Hence why it's going up by quite a bit. But yeah, I should have just done that the entire time. And that leaves one more car, the Stretch, which has a fixed spawn. Get in there. And the final car for list number 2, the Stretch, can be found at the Vassetti estate. You shouldn't need to know where that is, but if you don't know where that is, it's this house here. Basically, Diaz has a mansion before we take it over. Spoilers. I'll take the $800. I don't know if you have to be. Yeah, I don't know if you have to take over this mansion before it spawns, or if it spawns while Diaz is here. I'm not sure. But it's right here. You can't miss it. It's obviously a Stretch limo. It's on the other side to the steps where the Infernus is. There's the Infernus, and obviously the Stretch limo's behind it on the other side. I don't believe I crashed it at all on the way here, surprisingly enough, but I will fix it anyway. I mean, the paint spray is quicker because I don't have to wait for it to close and open, and get in and out, well, out and in. Because this is quite a long car, so this might still be damaged. Just trying to get it into the freaking slot. There we go. Come on, open the door. Thank you. And that is going to complete list number 2. Once again, you get a money bonus. Looks like 10 grand there. That unlocks the Saber Turbo that spawns at your asset, the Sunshine Auto's asset. And will also now generate $4,000 rather than $1,500. I've also realised for the Sentinel, it's actually right there as well, inside the actual store. And of course, number 3, list number 3. Oh god. No, whatever. I'll live. For list number 3, you have to get the Cheetah, the Infernus, the Banshee, the Phoenix, the Comet, and the Stinger. And I do believe I already have the Stinger. Here it is. Yeah, this, as you just seen earlier, it spawned right outside Sunshine Autos. Look at me. That's one of the more rare spawns, I think. I mean, the Comet I can find on its own, and everything else spawns pretty common. It's not like the freaking Virgo, which was an absolute twat. And we have a Phoenix already, very nice. Here it is. You can tell by its supercharger, you know, its turbo engine at the front. As you can see, I found it sort of between Vice Point and Starfish Island. It's not that rare of a spawn. And the good news is that the other 4 all have fixed locations. So from this point onwards, it's pretty much straightforward. Plus, this 4 also has all fixed locations. As you can see, there's another Phoenix right there. But for the Phoenix, generally like Starfish Island or like the beach areas usually spawn it. Get on the freaking way. No need for that. Just get out of the way. And we'll fix it once again, as always, because we're good people. And we'll just back it into... Oh, god damn it, I damaged the car, right. Fix it again. Fix it again. Next time we'll just go forward, because that car, that door opens too slowly. I like how it's still open. Oh, we're just going backwards then. It's still open. There we go. That'll give us another $500. And that will be the last of the random placed cars. All others, like these 4 and the other 6 in the Nexus, can all be found in a set location. Very good indeed. Now, the Cheetah... I'm sort of cheating a bit here, but if you come to the Vice City Police Station in Little Haiti, yeah, Little Havana, not Little Haiti, Little Havana, you can actually get the VCPD Cheetah. And I am pretty sure this actually counts for this. It normally doesn't, like the specialist vehicles, but in this case it does. I think. Right, I didn't damage the vehicle, so we'll just park it straight in. Alternatively, you could just like chill around in like the mall area, or like the beach, or like the movie studio, and it will spawn at some point. Hopefully this does count. Indeed it does. There is the Banshee. The Banshee can be found on Starfish Island by this house. It's the western house, the left house of the 2 middle ones. Well, actually, it's like the left house. Left of that house. Literally, like, there's Vizetti's estate for reference, and there's the entrance on that island. It's basically like the first, and if you just stick to this road, it's the first one on the left. Once again, we'll fix the car because some twat bag of a guard just dove in front of me. A lot of pedestrians in this game, well, in this like set of games, you know, the 3D universe, like to do that. They'll just dive in front of you rather than get out of the way because they're idiots. Come on, up and up. There we go. One more down, just 2 to go. The Infernus is Lance's car, and so can be found at the Vizetti estate. Once again, right here. Also, the Diaz's mansion before you get to that point in the game. And this does spawn even before you take it over. It's just that once you take over the estate yourself, it will always be white, because that's Lance's colour. I never crashed it because I'm an expert driver. So we can just give this car away. Very nice indeed. And that just leaves the Comet, where there is a fixed spawn, even though they are very common. I get the one at the fixed spawn anyway, even though they can literally spawn outside the showroom. And now the guaranteed spawn for the Comet is outside the entrance to the golf club on this road here, the one that curves. Now the Comet is pretty common, so you shouldn't need to come here. I'm only showing this in case it won't spawn for some people. I mean, I've seen plenty of comments about what I've been getting with the cars. So you shouldn't need to get that one, but if it doesn't spawn for you, you can get that one if you want to. It doesn't have to be that one specifically, but if you can't find one in the road, get that one. Well, rather shockingly, I didn't crash. I almost did, but I didn't actually crash. So we can just put this straight into the garage. Very nice. That's gonna give us what? Is that 20 grand this time? I don't even know what that car is. What is that? The Sandstorm or something? I'll have a look in a sec. But they will also up the maximum revenue for Sunshine Autos to $6,500. And here are the last 6 cars you'll need: the Voodoo, the Cuban Hermes, the Caddy, the Baggage, the Mr. Whoopi, and the Pizza Boy. All 6 have Baggage doesn't have a guaranteed spawn, but you can always find it at the airport anyway, just being drove about, so it's not exactly much of a concern. But all of them can be found with these. Very nice. I will just check what this car actually is, what it's called. The Sand King. When you complete 3 or 4 lists, you get the Sand King. Well, that went well. If you want a tip, you should probably drive down the ramp. Yeah, that's a good idea. Screw it, back to the Sabre Turbo. Now, the Mr. Whoopi car is the ice cream truck. Do you have to bomb the video? Like, the Cubans were allies, stop fighting us. There's no need for that. Anyway, the Mr. Whoopi ice cream truck can be found at the, what's it called? The Cherry Popper Ice Cream Company, the asset. However, for this to spawn, you'll have to own the asset. If you don't own the asset, this will not spawn, and this is the only way to get the truck. So the only way you can actually complete all 4 lists is if you own this asset as well. Of course, it will start the distribution mission.
What are you doing?
Whether if you can just get out, you have to get out further than that. Here we go, hang on. In fact, I don't think the mission can be. There we go. I suppose deals done 0 didn't come up, but whatever. But yeah, to cancel the mission, just get out of the truck. Once again, we will fix the vehicle. That will ensure maximum payment. Come on. There we go. 5 more to go. Get in there. Now the Cuban Hermes can surprisingly be found in the Cuban gang's territory, and it is the Hermes with the black and flame job, the paint job. I don't think you can find one parked, but if you just go around the gang territory, which is basically sort of like this bit. Up here is like Haitian territory, but down here is like Cuban territory. You'll be able to find one soon enough. Yeah, you fix your car and you just destroy it again. Yeah, that's totally smart. Come on. There we go. That's another $500 for Tommy Fazzetti. Like he totally needs it. Now, the Voodoo you can find right here. If you know this bit, right here. It's where the Haitian gang missions take place. With that crazy woman who was in there. In fact, it's the car I use for those missions because it's right there. Handy that. Of course, if you have completed the gang missions, the Haitians will shoot at you if they see you, so just be careful with that. Fortunately, those ones were blind. And once again, my expert driving means I did not crash, so I can just put it straight into the garage when it actually opens. Thank you. And that is another $500. And the voodoo is crossed off, just 3 to go. Now then, the pizza boy can be found in 2 locations. One is in Haitian territory, so I could get attacked. Near the voodoo on this road. Up here, you'll see the pizza boy company. Alternatively, you can go, I believe, here. Where I did the pizza boy missions. Because you need, obviously, the bike. And there are 2 locations for this bike. And of course, they can be found at either pizza boy place. And I believe the side mission did not activate because I've already done it. You can only do a pizza boy once. So, oh come on! Since I got shot at, I'm gonna need to repair it. Can't give a car full of bullet or a bike full of bullet holes. Yeah. Almost crashed it there into the back, but I was good enough to avoid it. I saw it just in the nick of time. And that just left 2. The caddy and the baggage.
You did what?
Come on. There just don't need to be an absolute jackass and block the way, is there? Now, the baggage is this car, and it can be found at Escobar International Airport. Located here. If you don't find any in the roads, just go into the airport and you will find one. Yeah. Now to make my daring escape. Once again, we'll fix the car, because I think I might have crashed it once, I'm not sure.
What should I do about her?
Come on. Wrong garage. It's this one. Why do they want a baggage handler anyway? Some of these cars are stupid. Why would you want a caddy? I don't know. And that leaves it to 1. Just 1 car left. The caddy. What a finale. You just can't beat the caddy. Can't be beaten. I mean, what else can be as effective as carrying your golf clubs as a caddy? It's not beatable. It's unbeatable. Now then, the caddy, the final car. Now, you can go 2 places for this. The most logical place to go would be the golf course here. However, there is one that is a guaranteed spawn, located by the lighthouse. However, you can't actually see it. You can see it because I got into it. It's hidden in the bush. I'm guessing this is a reference to some sort of movie or something, or I don't know, but there, if you go to the lighthouse, and then go that way back towards the beach, it is in the bush. That's the first bush to the left. If you press F, you'll get into it at some point. And the question is, which way is it facing? Ah, there it is. Now, I've got to make it like a 20-minute trip here, haven't I? Right. It's 1:29:50. So I will tell you what that length is. That's how long I've been recording. 1 hour 29 and 50 seconds at this point. I will tell you how long the recording length is when I get there. So you'll know how long it took me to get there in this car. Because I'm basically going across the map in a caddy. 1:32. It only took me, what, 2 minutes and 10 seconds? I was taking the wrong turn at one point. That took a lot less time than I thought. I don't think I crashed it, so I'll just leave it there. There's another bonus. I don't know how much that is. That will spawn the Hot Wing Racer at the showroom. And that will make Sunshine's Auto generate revenue up to a maximum of $9,000. And that is it. That is all 4 lists. There's not a 5th one, as you can see. It's all crossed out. I finally passed the halfway mark at 51%. Celebrate good times indeed. Right. I need a rest. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time as well. Let's play Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the 100% completion run.